Bianca Belair has a lot of stories revolving around her, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also take a look at the latest with Rhea Ripley, Edge, and much more. Let's start things off with everything related to Bianca Belair. Bianca took to her Instagram story to reveal that her only Survivor Series gear has been stolen and lost. She told fans that if they see it pop up online, that it's not an official auction and how it's been stolen from her. She told fans to be on the lookout for her stolen gear. This is something that unfortunately happens to WWE superstars and even athletes from other professional sports. Jerseys, gear, and so much more are constantly being stolen and resold online. So Bianca just put out the message there for the fans to keep their eyes out for the Survivor Series gear if someone ever does see it pop up. Bianca Belair also revealed on her Instagram story that she had a dream that she met Beyoncé. Beyoncé is absolutely up there as music royalty and a massive star that not everyone gets the opportunity to meet. So if Bianca Belair's dream does ever come true one day, that'll definitely be a day she won't forget. Bianca also recently spoke with Fightful and was asked about the idea and desire to transition over to Hollywood. Bianca Belair had this to say on that matter. Quote, "Yes, I would love to. I'm a WWE superstar right now, and I love doing what I do. I want to continue to perfect this craft and see how far I can go to cement my legacy here in WWE. But of course, I want to get on the screen in Hollywood and maybe play a superhero out there, or maybe get in a movie with Rock or John Cena one day. That would be a dream come true for me." End quote. Bianca's movie ideas definitely don't seem to be impossible, especially the superhero movies. We've seen that both The Rock and John Cena are making a lot of noise in the DC cinematic universe right now. The Rock will be making his superhero debut later this year as DC's Black Adam, while John Cena has taken to the DC villain character Peacemaker and turned him into a big hit as well with an HBO series. Then you can't forget about the old rumors from 2020 that Marvel was allegedly beginning to look at Becky Lynch for a role in their cinematic universe as well. Some WWE superstars already have these bigger-than-life characters that they play on WWE television. So a transition to a superhero character isn't a hard transition for them at all. Bianca Belair even expressed back in 2020 that she was eyeing the role of Marvel's X-Men character, Storm. Bianca can most definitely pull it off. She's one of the most talented and gifted talents on the roster. A lot of people forget that Bianca Belair hasn't been wrestling for more than just a few years. She never wrestled in the indies, and she didn't have any prior experience in the ring before WWE. Bianca showed up to the WWE Performance Center and became a massive success and a true product of the WWE system. So if she was able to master the WWE skills in only a few years, that Hollywood transition should be a fast one for her as well. Would you like to see Bianca Belair in a superhero movie? Rhea Ripley's condition and health is something that a lot of fans have been paying close attention to in recent weeks. Rhea was unfortunately injured on the same night that she became #1 contender for the WWE Raw Women's title. She had suffered a jaw injury, teeth injury, and rumored to have also been dealing with a potential concussion. Rhea had to be pulled from the title match due to these injuries that she suffered all at once that really banged her up. Despite dealing with a potential concussion and this mouth injury, all the reports seem to agree that Rhea won't miss that much time and will be back to the ring pretty fast. But Rhea Ripley recently posted another update that once again made the fans wonder about where exactly she's at on her road to recovery. Rhea posted a picture of herself with the caption that read, quote, "I'm Iron Man," end quote. In the picture, Rhea Ripley was wearing a heart monitor. So she was making the reveal to the fans while also making a joke in reference to Marvel's Tony Stark, who's known for his famous heart monitor. So with Rhea dealing with these 3 injuries and now having her heart being monitored, fans have really started to get concerned for when it comes to Rhea's Summerslam status. Surely, health comes first. You can't put her back in the ring if she still has a lot going on. but fans were hopeful that Rhea would make it back in time for SummerSlam. Some of the most popular fan theories out there for SummerSlam and the Raw Women's title include Rhea Ripley. Fans wanted to see Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam, that match that we were supposed to see at Money in the Bank. Fans are even suggesting a fatal four-way with Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, and Asuka. If Rhea Ripley will still be unavailable for SummerSlam, maybe WWE turns back to Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. Becky has started to slowly gain some momentum in recent weeks, and maybe the payoff for that momentum will be her finally climbing back into the title picture at SummerSlam. So no matter when Rhea Ripley finally gets cleared, it's certain that she'll be coming right back after the Raw Women's title, and that title opportunity that she never had the chance to have. Everyone believes that the mystery return teasers that have been airing on Raw will lead to the return of Edge, and that idea in theory perfectly checks out in every way. We already talked about all the teasers that were seen in that quick clip, and how it all makes references to superstars that Edge has faced over the last few decades. No other name fits those teasers besides Edge. But the biggest question about Edge's return is, what version of Edge will we see? Earlier this year, Edge turned heel and appeared to be going down this slightly supernatural direction with his heel character. He was teleporting in and out of rooms, had this massive throne that he sat on, and all that eventually led to the creation of the Judgment Day. Edge would keep this new heel character going and lead this new faction with Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. But in typical fashion, it ended so fast that we never got to see the full potential of the original Judgment Day. They won their first match together as a trio, and the very next night, Edge is kicked out of the group. So it was one of those things that valued shock factor over proper storytelling. The reason why Edge's removal from the group was so shocking was because it made no sense within the story. There were so many rumors out there that it was Edge himself who requested to be removed from the group because he wasn't a fan of the big supernatural direction that WWE was taking the group in. So when it comes to Edge's return now, as a babyface, what can we really expect there? Obviously, he can't just go back to being the same Edge from before his 2022 heel turn. WWE characters are all about evolution and moving forward. It's not that often that you see a superstar revert to a previous persona. So maybe Edge won't be back to exactly how he was prior to the heel turn, but maybe he'll be a babyface version of his new character. Obviously, his return teasers are still appearing to be creepy and have that supernatural feel to it. So maybe this new babyface version of Edge does keep that same sort of vibe from Judgment Day Edge. Some fans have also suggested another demon versus demon match for Edge versus Finn Balor. When Damian Priest's character was dealing with split personalities, fans thought we could have seen a demon versus demon match between Finn Balor and Damian Priest, but it never happened. So what if this time around, Edge returns with some sort of supernatural alter ego himself to take on Finn Balor? Would that be enough for Finn Balor to bring out his demon to counter this new dark version of Edge? That may be a very interesting matchup there, but what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.